Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Jack Esplin. Members of the BYU-Idaho community held a vigil Sunday in honor of Bradley Thomas Beaver. According to Local News 8, Beaver, a 20-year-old student from Kimberly, Idaho, attended BYU-Idaho and was killed in a car crash this past weekend. The group that held the vigil did a walk from the Gates apartment complex, which is where Beaver was living, to the Rexburg, Idaho Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to symbolize, quote, his walk home. A year-long construction project has concluded. The west wing of the David O. McKay Library on BYU-Idaho's campus has received a full remodel. Although construction only took about a year, the process began long before. It's a process 15 years in the making, according to Chris Olson, the university's librarian on campus. Olson says the library was in need of a remodel due to the changing needs of students.
Our library, if anybody's been in our library prior to now, it's been really the same for the last 30, 35 years. And so there hasn't been a lot of changes, but technology's changed, students changed, needs have changed. And so we really just needed to do something to bring it up to date and make it more usable for our students.
There are several new and updated features about the library, including group study rooms, private study space, and new furniture.
And so we've taken a lot of the third floor and made that our private study space. And we've introduced a lot of new furniture there that we hope will make students feel like they have privacy. The nice thing about our private study furniture especially is there's electricity at every seat. A lot of the desks are nice and big, so you can spread out and do a lot of things that you really couldn't do before.
With just a week gone by in the new fall semester, Olson says the overall response from students and others has been, quote, really positive.
People come in, especially if they're familiar with what the library was before, it's completely unrecognizable. We see wide eyes and jaws open. We've seen some people doing video calls with family members or friends showing them what's changed, and to overhear some of their comments has been really, really fun.
With the remodel of the West Wing done, the project to renovate the East Wing is next.
But what they're doing in the new space in the East Wing is it's going to be tutoring space. And so currently we've got the tutoring center all in the second floor on the west side. But when we're done, it'll all, the entire east side will be tutoring space. And so there'll be classrooms and other things. And that whole process should take just about another year. It should be ready to go for fall semester of 2026.
To listen to our full interview with Olson, check out our BYU-Idaho Radio podcast feed on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Travelers taking U.S. Highway 26 close to the Wyoming border will notice lane closures beginning today. Idaho Transportation Department and assigned contractors will be removing hazardous trees from the Palisades area. According to a news release, drivers on Highway 26 should expect one-lane closures and temporary traffic signals. This endeavor will begin at the Wyoming border, will move west as far as possible, and will stop at the end of the season on November 1st. The signals will be put temporarily in places along US 26 Monday through Friday in short work zones where work is happening, and will be removed from the roadway during the weekend. Road delays are expected to be 15 to 20 minutes. Updates on this project can be found at 511.idaho.gov. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for September 23rd, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Jack Esplin.